Hello everybody, Trackmaster Productions 2016 back again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Edward. Now you guys are probably saying, wait, you did a review on Edward way back in January. Yes, I did, but we're going to be taking an extended look because lots of you guys have been asking me on my custom side rod modification. Now this is the new series I'm going to try to start. It'll be the DIY series. You can do it yourself, showing modifications and all that to my engine, so you can do them yourself. So this will be the second installment. The first one was Sam. Now, the rods used to be, for a refresher, that's what Edward used to look like when you got them in the package. Didn't look right, looked really stupid. Okay. Now, the tools you will need. You will need to do this modification. You will need your parents' help to do this, but I'm not going to show you how to do it. You will need a Phillips screwdriver, and if you guys can get one, get a triangle screwdriver, because you have to get into the security screws. Okay, the first thing you need to do before you start unscrewing is pop off the side rods, because when you get in Edward, what you do is you pull here. They should be easy to pop off. They just pop out of little holes and all that. And then what you do is, what I do is I just tear that off. And so it's simple, it's easy and all that. You just pull, pop, and there you go. And then if you want to put them back on, you just push down, make sure you hear the click, and then loop that around, and then there you go, you got side rods back on. So yeah. So we're gonna take a look inside. Oh dear. Well, first, if you have batteries in your Edward, take them out, because you don't want them rolling around. You don't want the wheels rolling around and messing everything up. So first, you take apart the screws. Okay, you take the screws apart.
Okay, take the screws off. Hard to do. Sorry when I do this off camera, but even though I hate doing this off camera. Now these triangle screws, they can go bad very easily, so it's kind of a
good thing to keep them on hand. Oh, see, they went a screw. That's a bad thing about the triangle screws. They just fall out willy-nilly. Okay, oh. Now you may have a screw that's kind of loose. Not loose, locked in. So you have to make sure that it's completely unscrewed. Okay, so we're going to take apart the motor part here. So you just pop that off and you pop out the motor, which is a simple motor. And there's a good thing, I like these newer things. They're simple. All that. Okay, so as you can see, where the fake wheel is, sorry if that's not on camera, you can see the rod extensions I've drilled in there. Okay. And you have to be very, very careful of putting these in there, because you have to drill out a hole and nail and hammer them in very, very carefully. Now, the bad thing about doing this modification is these wheels up here, sorry it's not in focus, these wheels up here are very loose. So if you guys are going over switches with this engine or anything, if you do this modification, you will have wheels that kind of do that go in and out, and that may kind of cause a derailment. I have not figured out a solution to do that, and I can't hammer these back in, because I tried hammering them and it just doesn't work. So to do this modification, you need to get the small side rods, like off of Oliver or Edward or anything like that, to do this modification. Then what you need to do is get what I call the half axle. The half axles are these little guys here. You need to get two of these. Okay, two of these guys. They look like a screw, but they're not a screw. And you just drill out the hole and you pop them, you hammer them in there very, very carefully. You have to be very, very careful on doing this modification, because you could ruin an engine. Sorry, it's not in focus. So yeah, that's the modification. And then what you do is, when you're done, you put the motor back in. And hold on a second, I'm going to try to find that screw that dropped onto the floor. I can't find it. Oh dear. Sorry guys. But yeah, so what you do, you put the motor back in. You keep the top And sometimes these things here may fall apart. It's just simple. You just push it back in, and you pop this on. You have to make sure it's in the holes. Okay, so and then you put the screws back in, and you screw it together and pop your batteries back in and get your train running.
So hopefully in the video I can speed up the unscrewing, so we're going to kind of do that fast now.
And there you guys have it. So you got your Trackmaster 2 Edward modified and all that. If you guys want to do this mod, you need some tools and you need adult supervision. Because if any accidents happen, I do not take responsibility at all. Okay? At all. Because I'm just a fellow YouTuber that likes to do Thomas and Friends reviews and modifications and all that. So if you guys do something silly, it's not my fault, okay? Just giving you this warning now, so I don't have an angry parent at me saying, oh, well, my son got, or my daughter got hurt doing this here. I do not take any action at all doing this, okay? I just do it because I love to do it. I love to make them realistic, and if you guys want to make them realistic, just follow my instructions, please. Follow instructions, please, and be safe. So let's get going again. So here we go with the little run, okay? Here we go. So that's how you modify your Trackmaster Edward. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys in the next DIY.